Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original Dungeons & Dragons adventure. To my left we have...
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
Alright, and when we last left off, our heroes had hit a little bit of a fork in the road.
Aye.
They had defeated some Pineapolians, decided that they were going to take their carriage and some boars, and had left through the pass towards the capital city of High Rock, only to realize that the bridge, the main road leading to the capital, was out, had been destroyed by some means.
Right.
And so they had to take the treacherous path through the mountains, which resulted in Greaek alerting some...
Carelessly.
Really, we don't have to point out that Greaek did anything.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Careless.
Just by, happenstance of being in a that dangerous place.
Nope.
And intentionally
We-
throwing
Throwing
something
a
at a
rock.
web.
Encountered some giant spiders.
I mean, I even had the DM confirm that a spider put that there.
And Akio died. Like, almost, but...
For
Yeah.
the second
Look,
time.
you may have known it was the spider thing. Maybe Greaek didn't know.
Maybe he didn't know.
Just a thing
Maybe
he's throwing around.
maybe
Negative
someone that
1%
lives like underground knows nothing about spiders or cobwebs or anything.
Yeah, because they don't live underground. So
Moving
anyway,
on.
you defeated the giant spiders barely.
Dude,
With the carriage intact, Akio less so. But you made it through, and after a few more hours travel, you made it to just outside the capital city of High Rock.
yeah. Beautiful, beautiful High Rock.
Yeah. So as your carriage and your boar companions crest the southern hill surrounding the capital, the massive three-tiered city reveals itself at the base of the Willow Peaks. It is built into the mountain itself with the lowest and largest tier encompassing over 50% of the city's total residents. There are three main roads leading into the city: the southern road to Bright Cove, which you're traveling on, the eastern road to the Bay of Souls, and the northern road to Dupree. The roads converge in the center of town and lead singularly up the winding path that cuts in and out of the mountain. At the highest tier stands High Keep, the home of the Norwich Minister and the Brandis Leadership Alliance. So, it is about dusk right now.
And we're pretty weary from the road after that battle.
Yeah, I want to find some place to sleep.
Yeah. Should
True.
we move into the city? Move into the city, everybody. That's not how doors talk.
What?
Everybody.
Hello, everybody.
That's just the worst.
You sound like Andre the
The
Giant.
worst
You're a little
accent I've
rusty.
ever done in my life.
You're a little rusty.
Everybody move! Anybody want a peanut?
Vicini. All right. Gosh darn it. Well, what say we look for some rest in the city? Eh?
Okay.
You all?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's agreed. Okay. So,
We look for rest in the city.
yeah, like, what do you guys... I mean, you've got a carriage with two horses, two boars.
Well, our carriage is gone, right? We blew it up.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't we push it off?
Oh,
had
I'm
the-
sorry. You
Yeah.
were correct.
Yeah,
We're
Reed.
riding
We
the
still
burn.
have it.
It's
Burning.
burnt.
That's I completely forgot that you shoved it into the river.
Yeah.
Those of us with height are riding the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are the cooler, shorter ones that are riding the boars.
Correct.
Talking about
Tom,
Sherwood?
yes.
Tom and
or
Steve.
Fist bump.
Tom and Steve.
So I'm sorry. Disregarding the carriage, you have two horses and two boars. What do you choose to do with them?
Well, is there any kind of like stable-looking thing outside of High Rock?
Yeah, I mean,
Like a place to kind of drop them off and keep them while we're in the city?
outside of the entire exterior walls are gated, like 30-foot high stone wall surrounding the entire thing, with just gates opening and closing at those three main road entry points I was telling you about. But outside of the walls are several what look like stands or shops or stables. So
Okay. Do they seem pretty welcoming to visitors as we start to approach?
yeah, like as you go down the hill, you would see people from the other two connecting roads just really starting to flood in because there are since it is dusk, people are coming back from any traveling they might have done, and so it's very like well traveled. This isn't like an exclusive situation that you don't get that impression at all.
Okay, so seeing like a party looking like us isn't going to weird anybody out or anything.
Riding the boars, I think, would be a little weird, like socially.
Oh, so
But I mean, like, no one's gonna like call you out on it.
okay.
We're not going to stable the boars, though.
We're not going to stable the
No.
boars?
I'm going to let them go.
Why aren't we going to... You're going to let them go?
Of course.
But they're Tom and Steve.
I know, and they need to be free.
But
They
don't want
gave
them
up
to
their
go.
services for some time, and now they're going back into the forest.
You keep getting rid of animals for
I'm
us.
not getting rid of them.
You just
I'm not going
keep-
to go, kill them.
Go, horses, to run away. We don't
No,
need you.
the horses can be stable, but not the boars.
What's the difference?
The boars are our friends.
But will they come back?
I don't know. That's up to them.
Well, it's not like we don't find animals.
All right.
I really don't care what the dwarf is saying to me
Okay.
about Tom and Steve, even though I care.
And I'm
a
sure
little
his
bit.
push him-
opinion
just
supersedes
push him off the
mine
boar.
with the boars.
With the boars, yes.
Yeah.
The boars are more apt to listen to Sherwood than they are you, Greaek.
Greaek is sad to lose a boar mount, but
So
More than just boar mounts, you.
just okay.
as you get to about like 300 yards from the entrance where all the stables and shops outside the city are set up, Sherwood and you hop off your boars. Sherwood, do you say anything or just kind of?
I said, well, let's stable up the horses, and I take Tom and Steve, and then I walk them back out.
Yeah,
To
Greg
the
doesn't
end.
need he doesn't feel any kind of stronger emotion other than he really wishes he could keep riding a boar.
Okay.
It's a selfish emotion.
He doesn't view them as people; they're animals.
That's cold.
They have human
Interesting
names.
perspective.
They have human
You have a
names.
terrible, terrible perspective on life. Dwarf.
He
So
respects them. But
So Sherwood he leaves with 2 boars and returns with none. It is a
it's a
sad.
beautiful moment.
Oh, gosh.
It's a sad time for everyone.
I said goodbye to them. I tied a vine around both of them as far as telling them thank you. And
Oh.
then I might call on them again.
Okay.
So.
You get the impression that they understand you.
Yes.
We're gonna be in some pitched battle, and he's just gonna get on top of a rock and go, "Tom and Steve!"
No, he's gonna
That
blow
would
his
be
conch.
awesome.
He's gonna blow his conch out.
Maybe.
They're gonna come
Who
out of
knows?
nowhere.
They're my Pokemon now. I'm actually a Pokemon master.
Just need more badges. So as Sherwood comes back then and you guys start making your way on foot, you Akio and Brenna, you hop off your horse and you start leading them by hand. As you're walking towards the stables, you see 2 like wheelbarrows, but those ancient style wheelbarrows where they're like really, really wide and deep, filled with dead animals being carted out.
Do they?
I puke in my mouth.
Do they look anything like that bear we found in?
Yeah,
long ago?
It's obvious just from your history with it that like their skin and everything is intact, but it's like the discoloration, and they're all like that same discolored black splotchy thing. So.
I point at him and I go, "Hey, Greaek, look, it's you."
Get on in there.
Shut your mouth.
Need to cut it off, man.
We're here to see a cleric. Let's just keep our wits about us. Now get distracted. He's trying not to look.
So where do you guys go then?
Is there anybody that seems like they know what they're doing?
I mean, a
In
lot of
general.
people know what
I
they're
mean,
doing
me,
within their
but-
own responsibility.
Tell me about every single one of them.
All right. Well, there's Jane.
Go through the town registry.
When was the last survey done? Okay. No, someone who seems like probably like a guard or someone who's a little more important.
Yeah, there's people positioned.
Well-to-do.
There's people positioned at the entry points to the city at all times. So, I mean, if you wanted to talk to someone who knows, like, has information about the city, that'd be a good place to start.
Okay.
If you just want like information about like shops and like where you can find stuff, you could probably talk to one of the like stable workers or any place, anyone who like works for a living in the city.
Okay.
We tied up our horses, right?
Yeah.
You're like walking with them right
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you just want to say like, yeah, we put them in the stables. And
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah,
put
blah.
them in the stables.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you did.
For free.
No, he says like 5 gold a day.
$1 million gold per night.
It's a racket. He's the only stable in town.
Do I pay now or do I pay later?
You pay when you come get it back.
Great.
Otherwise, he just gets a free horse, so it's whatever.
Let me
That's
guess.
true.
There's something like a casino inside the city, so there's a chance you spend all your money and then you can't get your horse back, and then
All
he's
right.
got a new horse.
I have to scrap this adventure now. 'Cause you-
Ruined it all.
You figured it out again.
He like covered the gambling ring.
Well, while they're stabling the horses, can I just... Greaek's going to go up to the stable guy.
Okay.
Be like, good evening, sir.
Yellow.
I was wondering, you wouldn't happen to know how we could find the cleric of this here city?
You mean the elf?
Aye. If she's an elf, then yes.
Well, just go to her temple. She'll be there probably. She never leaves.
Whereabouts in High Rock can I find the temple?
Well, if you're going by the Stone Gate, take Main Street south, go to about 2 blocks in North 6. You should be able to go up into the Market District. That'll, take your second right. No, I'm sorry, third right, double back around, go left again, and then you'll see her temple. It's a nice octagonal-shaped building right there on the top.
Okay, so going through the main street, left on the temple. Wait, no.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, and then he
And
kind of
then right.
runs away to get snag a horse.
Okay, wait. So then there's you turn on the corner and follow the main. Was it an octagon?
You're literally the only person talking to him.
He's
None of us
talking
heard
to
it.
himself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Blah,
For a minute, we thought you were crazy.
blast. Brenna,
What?
what did he say?
What did who say?
You wanted to go by yourself. You're like, I go by myself up there.
Didn't think this one through.
Shocking.
We need to figure out where the cleric is, and I need your help.
I kind of would like to go to bed.
Oh, all right. We find an inn first, then.
Yeah.
Eh? All right.
And, I mean, she's the only known cleric in the world, so
Not hard to locate.
she won't be the hardest person in the world to find, yeah.
Wouldn't it be like a super nice building, too?
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
it's you don't know what it looks like, but this is not a city, like a super rundown city. Like, Bright Cove is scummy because it's enormous, and it's like there's people coming in and out all the time.
trade city.
This is the opposite of that. Like, this is very well fortified, very well kept. Even the poorest part of town is like almost comparable to the nicest part of Bright Cove.
Wow.
So you need money to live there.
Gotcha. Greaek's kind of brushing off his beard, kind of like dusting himself off, so
Yeah.
he looks a little less like he's from the road. I'm sure he doesn't do that great.
I mean, they get travelers all the time, so they wouldn't see your dirty pants and shoo you away. But
Okay.
so you continue into the south gate. The gate the gate doors are open. They're open until it's night, and then they shut down all of them. So there's no one stopping you. You can just walk in freely. And then actually right on that main road, about 2 blocks forward and to the right, you see in kind of like a market shop district where there's a bunch of buildings and places where people are selling stuff. You see a hanging sign off the building that says Saturn's Tavern.
This looks like a place we might be able to find some respite. Mm-hmm. Aye?
Si, senor. Brenna had a little Spanish in her.
Is there Spanish in
There's Asian.
Norwich?
It's true.
Oh. All right.
Melting pot.
We go in.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in and almost like you're expecting the sound of a ruckus, hustle and bustle of a bar. This is very quiet. There's people all over the place milling around, but they're very polite and to themselves.
Is there a place to perform?
Actually, there is a place to perform, but it's being occupied.
I am hurt.
By whom?
So yeah, you walk into the bar and it's a large rectangular shape room with booths and tables occupying the two-thirds of it, and then the left third is occupied with a large dance floor and a stage set up where there is a human-looking man and 3 zombies up on stage with him. And there's a handwritten banner with super calligraphy font handwritten that says Vince and the Zombies.
Nice.
Like actual raised from the dead zombies.
Yeah, they are the undead.
Oh, Greaek's not really happy
Are they
about this.
singing?
Yeah, one of them is.
Nice.
Like
What
from
are the other
zombies
ones
in bad
doing?
lip reading? Kind of like that?
The what?
Never mind. I'll edit that out.
Carl Papa.
Never mind.
Oh, like Walking Dead zombies?
Yeah.
Less disgusting than that. But,
Okay.
But they're
Just reanimated.
they're
Humans?
reanimated corpses. Yeah, they're all humans, but only one of them looks has like he has blood flowing through his veins.
Okay, this is messing up. Great. He goes over to the bartender. Mm-hmm.
It's a small little gnome with a bald head and a giant green beard,
Nice.
and he has an eye patch.
What? Okay.
Oh, sweet.
This is like culture shock for Greaek here. Oh, excuse me, barkeep?
He kind of looks at you, but looks past you, kind of. He goes, "Young man."
Name's Greaek. Greaek.
Or he kind of like lifts his eye patch and kind of like readjusts. And he puts it back down and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I thought you have to forgive me. I'm blind in this eye and farsighted in the other." So
What? Wait. All right. Well, did you know you got someone performing with several undead beings on your stage there?
you mean Vince?
Aye.
Yeah, they're the house band. They're great.
Well, who's raising the dead?
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask that question. They show up every night. They play their set, and the crowd loves them.
And you allow this?
Yeah, they
Unnatural, evil, magic.
He's gonna get kicked out.
unnatural.
Okay, we're gonna have to
They're
find something
dead.
else to say.
They're not dead. They're undead.
Not right, I tell you.
Who's to say what's alive and what's dead? Certainly not I. I'm just a lowly barkeep, and he like rocks back and forth on his heels.
They're definitely dead.
Dude,
There's no
drop
life
it.
in their eyes.
Drop it.
But
Drop it.
I've seen deader.
You fighting with him isn't gonna do
we
anything.
should find a different tavern.
Why?
I think they're
It's nice in here.
fine.
Akio's very intrigued by the undead.
Of course you are.
You're a sick person.
Greg kind of looks at his party and goes, "Do you not have a problem with this?"
Nope.
I don't care.
It's worth noting that the fully alive human is singing, and the other three undead are on instruments. So they're not actually singing.
They're playing instruments.
They're playing instruments.
It's kind of interesting.
What?
Yep, I'm gonna go find a seat closer to the action.
Greg just puts his hand on his head.
I mean,
shakes it,
that could be you pretty soon, Mr. Discolored Foot.
goes up to the bar and just asks for a big drink of something.
Yeah, sure. He can get you a drink of whatever you want.
All right. Any dwarven ale.
I might have something in the back. Hold on. And he kind of like hops off his stool and runs in the back.
Okay.
Akio, you want to find a seat closer?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. There's plenty of seats available. Everyone closer to the stage is just sitting down, enjoying a drink, focused on the stage. There's one of the undead has a lute. The other has like the little like drum, like hand drum you would hold, and another has a flute. And then the fully alive human is singing.
What's the quality of the music? Am I impressed, or am I like, this is...
Let's see how they're doing today. Oh, you're very impressed.
Okay.
Like, you were taking fastidious notes of
Okay.
like how well they're able to perform.
Literally
right now.
gonna sit down and start writing things down.
Okay, yeah, they're singing or they're performing a song right now that is unfamiliar to you. It's about waking up in the morning and sunlight was gone. Turn on some music to forget his day, that type of thing, and it goes on and on.
Okay.
It's More Than a Feeling by Boston, by the way.
Good to know.
They're playing Boston.
They are Boston.
Why don't I know Boston?
What?
Why don't I know Boston?
It's
mainstream.
just coming around. Yeah, it hasn't
the-
reached southern Norwich yet.
Are the zombies, are they like
Vitamin
into it, or
C
are they all
has.
like slack-jawed and just looking
Oh yeah, no,
totally
there's
vacant?
not a lot of life in like they're not the lively ones for obvious reasons, but they are not messing up. They're hitting all the right notes. Their timing is impeccable. The
I
one
give them 5 stars, 10 out of 10.
okay
Would recommend.
on TripAdvisor.
Yep.
What was the name of this place?
Saturn's Temple.
Saturn's Tavern.
Tavern, not temple. Sorry. Read the wrong line.
All right.
So anyways, Saturn comes back. Greaek.
Oh, his
Aye.
name is Saturn.
His name is. I mean, it's Saturn's Tavern. He's Saturn.
Ah.
He comes back with an old dusty bottle with something written on it that he can't read.
But I can read it.
I mean, if he would like hand you the bottle, but
So what you got there,
he says, "Well,
my green-bearded gnome?
This has been in storage for, well, 50. He rocks back and forth again. I think like 50 years.
50 years.
How old are you there, dwarf?
I'm just past 30.
Oh, well, this should be a treat for you then.
Aye.
Guarantee you never tasted anything so sweet.
What, sweet? What?
Sweet to the lips, you know. It's just
It's dwarven?
yeah, it's dwarven. See, it's got these crazy sketches on it.
Let me see.
He just shows it to you. He's not
Okay.
gonna like hand it
Can
to you.
Can I read it? Can Greaek read it?
Yeah, you speak dwarven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I absolutely speak dwarven.
Yeah, no, it just says Harkness best.
It says Mountain
Harkness
Dew.
best. Does that ring any bells for me? Like,
You know that
would I have seen any of that?
You
at
know
home?
that Harkness is a city in Vorstead.
Okay. Well, pour me some. Let's give it a go.
All right, he says, now, this isn't your typical stuff.
No.
I've only served this to 2 other people since I've owned this bar,
Okay.
and neither of them were able to walk out on their own.
Of the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are we? And he lifts his eye patch and goes, am I in the wrong place again? This has happened before, you know.
No, Saturn. It's the bar. You're in the bar.
Okay.
Put the eye patch down. Look, pour me a glass, and let's. I'm a dwarf. I think I know how to hold my own ale.
All right. Well, one drink, like 1 cup, it's 15 gold.
15 gold.
Can you swing it? He's really...
Let me check my finances.
Checking his coins, going through his little purse there, because he never got the 200 back from that stupid armor salesman. He says, tell you what.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh. I slapped 15 coins up there for him. Here
For
you go,
me?
buddy. Yeah.
Oh,
Have this on me.
sure would. Thank you.
You're
That's,
welcome. Jeez. Well, I don't know about this one.
Well, I was gonna try and bargain with him, but all right.
Okay. Yeah, he pours you...
Give it here.
He pours you like a third and
Okay.
puts it down.
Greg takes it, smells it.
Oh, it burns.
Yeah.
Burns immediately.
He hums a little dwarven rhyme about drinking, and then
Please hum it.
downs it. Dwarven ale. When it's not stale, it tastes real good.
Not a lot of dwarven bards, are there?
Nope, not at all.
I do that wah, wah, wah in my conch.
Everyone, the band stops playing. Everyone just goes silent.
I act like I don't know him.
And then he downs it. The whole thing.
Roll me a
One
20
roll.
and add your Constitution modifier.
Here we go. Natural 20. Boom!
Okay.
I'm a dwarf.
You are
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real dwarf.
you are fine. Add 4 to your charisma modifier
What?
because now you're super confident.
Like the temporary 4 to my charisma?
Yeah, just like until it wears off.
All right.
But now you're a real smooth talker.
Okay, so I'm a little. I'm feeling it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, and you get the impression that people find you a little bit more alluring.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, Greaek kind of turns around. Did the band start playing again?
Yeah, like it was just like pretty much. he brought out the fancy booze. You embarrassed yourself with that little speech. Everyone stops and like turns to be like, "Is he actually gonna drink it?" You turn, you like stand up. You're like, "Yeah,
And
that's
everybody-
great." And
I'm
everyone
a
cheers.
dwarf!
Slam it down.
Everyone cheers, and the
Yeah.
band goes back to playing.
Okay.
Livelier than ever, which
All
is
right.
still not much.
Greaek,
But
still feeling not a big fan of the band. Mm-hmm. He kind of stands up, a little shaky kneed, walks over to a table and sits down a little closer to the band, just staring at him, kind of thinking what he's going to do.
Okay, just
Other
contemplate.
people can do stuff. I don't want to.
Yeah, Akio Sherwood, what do you got?
I'm just taking the music in.
Okay.
What time is it?
At
game
this
time.
at this point, it's like 8:30
Oh, no.
in the evening.
Are any of the other shops open in the town?
There might be a few neighboring shops that are open. Is there anything specific you were looking for?
I just wanted to, before I go to bed, if I can drop some of that beetle armor to make it into beetle armor. The
Oh,
beetle
sure.
shell.
Yeah. So If you were to like go around and ask one of the bar patrons like where you could find like an armorer or a blacksmith or something like that, or just like I guess a craftsman really.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird.
Yeah, they would point you in the direction of the like the market center, and that is they tell you it's near the which direction is that? Eastern Gate. Sorry about that. It's near the Eastern Gate. But if you follow the main road in that you came in on, since the tavern is right off that main road, if you just followed it all the way around, it would eventually lead you to the market center, and it's very big, round, kind of clearing it out in the street, and you notice it really quick.
Okay.
And there's like a craftsman who could probably take care of that for you.
Okay. I want to go do that.
Okay, yeah.
I tell the dwarf that I'm leaving to go get my armor made, but I'll be back before night.
Somehow, Greaek takes that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Good. I look at him and go, okay, and I go over to Akio.
Puts his hand on his shoulder and says, "It means a lot to me that you tell me that."
I go over to Akio and
We're
say,
good
I'll be
friends.
back after a while here.
All right.
Yeah, so you exit the bar and head down the main street, and you go about 12 blocks or so, and the road curves to accommodate like the curve in the city, and then you see a big, probably like 200-foot in diameter, hollowed out center, circular like area carved out into the street to accommodate for like pop stands. People will just like bring in a cart or set up shop for the day, and then also buildings built into that little circular clearing. Very obvious that this is where business gets done. People are starting to just close up shop for the day, but when you arrive, you can see a shop that is like a craftsman shop.
Okay, I go to that one.
Yeah, you go in the door, and there's a man in there, kind of like blowing out candles, like wiping stuff down, just kind of like generally closing up for the day. He turns and sees you, goes, "Oh, just closing up. Is there anything I can help you with?"
There is. I have this beetle armor, and I get it out of my pack. And
Beetle armor. Whoa.
Well, not beetle armor. I shouldn't. A beetle shell.
Okay.
Or the husk of it. And I was like, do you think you can take this and put it on this fine body right here? Make me a nice chest piece?
He kind of looks at the big like outer shell of the beetle that you killed, and he looks at you and holds it up, and he goes, "Yeah, I think this should be doable. You got a second?"
Yeah, of course not tonight, but
Yeah, but
I
he
can
just
leave
so
it
like
here.
he puts the shell on the counter. And,
Tailor
like,
me.
Yeah,
Tailor
he
me.
pulls out the little like paper measuring tape thing, and then he has you do the T pose where you stand straight, put your arms out. He starts zip all the way around. You writes furiously in his little notebook, and it says, "Oh yeah, I can do this. Should have it done 2 days."
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Trevin.
Trevin. All right, I'm Sherwood. So I'll be back
Nice to
in
meet you, Sherwood.
2 days?
2 days.
All right, thank you.
25 gold. That cool?
Yeah, I'll give you 10 now.
Oh, well, all right.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't even asking for that, but I'll, appreciate it.
All right. I'll see you later then.
All right, and he puts his notes down next to the shell and kind of walks out with you and then locks that behind him. So
Does he have a name of his shop or anything, or I'll know it?
he occupies the same space every day. Like
Okay.
he has a physical.
It's a physical one?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a physical location.
I'm not going to get Greaek over here.
So when
This guy seems more established than the traveling salesman.
whenever the band finishes their latest song, Greaek's going to do something.
Okay. They wrap up a song and the crowd cheers.
All right, as the crowd's cheering, Greaek gets up and walks over to the stage, kind of stands up on it and kind of pushes the guy aside a little bit.
Which one?
The living guy,
Okay.
the lead singer.
Vince.
And he says, "Look, what you people think you're doing? Listen, hey, listen to me."
Three of the three like undead guys kind of like lumber towards you and like try and like pull.
He just kind of pushed him off. Look, this is unnatural. You're thinking
Akio's
beings.
gonna jump up on stage
Thank
and
you.
grab
And-
Greaek and
Thank
say,
you.
buddy,
You're better
what,
than this. Look,
what are you doing?
We're
What are you doing?"
reasoning creatures. We don't need to.
I
be
take
doing
out one of the health potions and
this
pop
any
the
other
cap,
stuff.
and I just
Look,
start
Akio
shoving it in his
agrees-
mouth.
Akio agrees with me that this is
Chloroform.
not. It's not right. It's
Roll-
not.
Roll a 20 there, Greg.
For charisma?
No.
Did I win anybody over?
That will depend. I'm gonna have Akio's trying to force a sleep one of those potions down him. Do you want to fight him, or if you want to contest it, I'm gonna give you disadvantage because you're not in any physical fortitude state to try and fight him.
Yeah, just for a little bit. I'll drink it. He's just he doesn't think he's trying to do anything mean.
Right.
He just wants to finish his statement.
Okay. Then also, if you're just gonna drink it, then I need you to roll me a
He's not
Constitution.
just gonna drink it though.
Oh,
I will. He will eventually, but because he doesn't think that.
Well, I'm forcing it in your mouth.
Oh yeah, he'll
So it's sloshing around,
he'll
running
fight.
down
He'll
your
be
face.
like, wait, no, I gotta finish saying what I'm saying. So
Okay.
he's not gonna try and fight him, but he's just not gonna try and drink it. The worst of my rolls, what it was, is a strength or
Constitution.
Constitution against the potion.
Yeah.
9.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of it. You end up swallowing a lot of it.
As I'm talking.
So, yeah, go ahead and say what you want to say, and then I'm going to roll the effectiveness of it, just and see how coherent it even was.
Yeah, he says, this is what he wants to say in his brain.
Yeah.
Without the alcohol and the sleeping potion.
Right.
He wants to say, look, we're civilized beings. This seems like a nice city, a nice town, and someone is using a dark magic to make these creatures come back to life, and it's not right, and we should know better.
All right. And so in your head, you sound super eloquent.
Yeah, everybody
super
really
great.
likes what I'm saying.
Yeah. But what comes out is, listen, everyone loves dark magic. We should stay. And then you collapse.
I start
unconscious.
applauding.
Yeah. And at Brenna's applause, slow clap. Everyone else starts slowly building, and the whole place starts uproaring. And
He's snoring with a smile on his face.
everyone thinks that you're out there supporting the band.
Everybody wins.
Didn't quite get your message across, but
I thought I did.
yeah, but you're satisfied.
Akio drags him off stage.
Sure. And the human of the group of Vince and the zombies, he says, "Hey, a round for this guy," and he points to Akio.
All right, I'm unconscious.
And everyone starts playing again.
Cool.
Sherwood, by this point, you're back in Saturn's Tavern.
Great.
Brenna?
I'm just going to sit and wait till they're done playing.
Okay.
And then I want to talk to Vince.
Okay, in that case, they'll play for about another half hour until about 9 o'clock when everything starts really winding down in the city. People start dispersing a little bit later, probably around 10 or something, but they start tearing down, packing up all their gear.
I'm going to drag Greaek over to Sherwood. And so I'm in front of Sherwood now.
Mm-hmm.
While he's out, you want to take off his leg?
Whoa, no! Don't do that!
It needs to be done.
Now,
Brenna, where's Brenna?
Be quiet.
How far away am
Unconscious
I?
If you're by the stage, you're probably 50 feet away,
Okay.
not even paying attention to what they're doing because
Okay.
they're at the
Are
bar.
are you being serious when you ask me that?
I am. But I'm going to defer to your judgment because you've seen this and you know what it does and how serious this is.
Oh man.
It's not like we're going to do it right here in the middle of the bar.
Could easily take him outside of the city, but I've never.
I mean, we could do it in our room.
Oh gosh.
Wow,
would-
you are the worst guest
If
ever.
they didn't lob it off in one hit, he would wake up in the middle of a cut, wouldn't he? If there was pain.
I'd have you roll for it.
All right.
We'd give you some more sleepy time.
Anesthesia, yeah,
That's
is a
it.
thing.
If he wakes up in the middle of you guys trying to cut his leg off, you're both dead.
Oh, are we?
I don't know, man.
I don't.
Dude. Magic and hammer. Just remember that.
Some guy with CC and a wizard. I don't know.
I would entangle you down.
Yeah,
So you're not.
I'd
Really
bust right out of those entangles. No problem.
Okay. I kind of just want to do it just because he's like,
I know he's like, I'm so cocky. I'm the best.
Yeah, great.
do
Maybe
it
you
right
should just
here.
keep your mouth shut.
I entangle.
You're not helping your case at
Don't
all.
cut my foot off.
do we have a blade to take it off?
We can
Why
come
is
up
this
with
happening?
something.
That's what happens when you drink.
I've never seen it go away or have tried to do this before, so I wouldn't know if that would actually help him. I mean, hey, let's talk to the cleric, and if she gives him some bad news, then you and me will take care of it for
All
him.
right. Okay.
Making your little secret plan.
Well,
Okay.
You're
we
unconscious.
like you. We only do that because we like you.
Yeah, while this is going on,
I
Brenna,
can
you can
appreciate
approach
that.
the human
Okay.
of the group.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. I like to approach Vince. Hi, Vince.
Oh, I'm Steve. And he's like, Vince is over there, and he points to one of the zombies.
So, but your name is Vince and the Zombies.
Yeah, I was the last member. They already had the name picked when I joined.
Oh my gosh.
Why can't they? Why
They
can't
used to be alive.
you're not a part of this conversation?
Didn't
So
all
see your way
zombies
out of
used
it.
to be alive?
So, how long have you been a part of this little ragtag team?
Oh, I've been singing for about the last 6 months.
Oh, nice. So, are you experienced bard? Did you go solo for a while?
You know, I tried the solo life. Didn't pay the bills.
Yeah. No, it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Bard?
Yeah. Actually, I am.
What do you play?
Banjo.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, we could use a banjo player.
Don't join the zombie band.
You are unconscious and
This is
not a
me.
part
This is
of
not
this
Greaek.
conversation. Not a part of this conversation. Do you guys
all right.
stick to just
taking a
High
step
Rock?
back.
Do you stick around to High Rock? Do you guys travel? What?
Well, I mean, we have an agreement with Saturn to play here most nights.
Okay.
But I mean, we've played other places.
Yeah.
We were in the market for a bigger venue, but not haven't found anything yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I might be around High Rock for a while. Would you mind if I jumped in occasionally?
You know what? I think if you want to do audition, that would be excellent.
Okay.
Get you in on a set or two.
Okay.
Feel it out.
Okay.
Just jam it, man.
Okay. I'm gonna audition.
Okay. We'll probably have to do that tomorrow or something.
It's fine.
I need to.
I'm flexible.
Yeah, these guys need to get tucked away. But
Do zombies sleep?
I don't ask them. We have separate rooms. What they do is their business.
Cool. Cool. That's kind of me and those
sketchy.
weirdos
Yeah.
back there, and I kind of point to those three.
Oh, your drunk dwarven friend.
And they're making cutting shit
Well-
hands like off and on his leg. Just like, sawing with the...
I mean, he's a friend
Or,
some
like,
days.
trying to figure out
But then there's
what-
days like today when I'd
How
really
high
just
up?
rather not know him. You know?
I get that. Well,
Yeah.
he really seemed to like us.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyways, what was your name?
Brenna.
Brenna. I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Nice to meet you.
I knew
I'll
a
tell
bo-
Vince he said hi.
I knew a boar named Steve once.
Really?
Too soon.
Man, maybe this is meant to be.
And she walks away. She's uncomfortable now.
Okay.
He's reading a little too much into that.
You slap him.
All right. So at that point, like around 10 o'clock, like I said, everything starts kind of clearing out. What do you all decide to do? Like, you haven't even technically rented a room yet.
I want a separate room. I'm not sleeping with these fools. So
Does
I go
Saturn
and talk
have
to
the-
Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturn. He runs the bar. I mean, it's his place, so he's got access to all the rooms and everything like that.
Brenna, get us set up with the rooms.
Okay, so I go and get 3 rooms.
Okay.
Of course.
Sherwood and Greaek sharing again.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, we are. We have a lot.
Top
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
It's not top to bottom. I thought it wasn't top to bottom.
This time it is.
It is this time.
All right.
I
Well-
won't be sleeping very much.
Should just be sharpening a blade, waiting.
In the corner.
But it's on your dime, right? That we're staying in the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, he's just buying everyone.
You're such a mood.
I'm asleep. I can't do anything. I'm just assuming.
You
He
will
just
pay
wakes
him
up.
back
It's on
later.
his dime, right?
It's like the worst
Snaps
time I
out of
wake
it. I ain't paying for this. And he collapses again.
Classic dwarf.
Classic dwarf.
Yeah, Saturn says there's plenty of rooms available. So 3 rooms is 5 gold per room per night.
Perfect.
I take 5 gold out of Greg's pocket.
Okay, of course.
I take, yeah.
And yeah, so you can stay throughout the night. Everything's fine. When do you want to wake up? Or is there- or is
You
it-
don't have control over
Yeah,
it.
is there anything you wanted to do before you went to bed, or is that you just gonna call it a night?
I'm going to practice my banjo a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, like after about 5 minutes, someone pounds on the walls and says, "Keep it down in there."
Was it a gnome?
You didn't recognize the voice.
Okay. It sounded
You're,
like Sherwood.
you're a conch shell.
Fine, I play the air banjo.
That's how you get real good.
Yeah.
When you don't even need the instrument.
Oh, yeah.
So I take
Next
time
level.
to look at Greaek's foot then, since he's out. And
Okay.
he's very touchy about it, so I want to actually look as how serious it is.
I can't really do anything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you're letting this happen, so just be quiet.
Why'd you leave me in a room?
Good night, everybody.
Can't be left by yourself, so.
So yeah, if you want to take his boot off, you'll see that from the tips of his toes all the way up, like halfway up his ankle, just pitch black. It's not even like faint or just kind of spread. It is completely spread, and it turned from the ankle up to like almost to his knee. Is like where it starts to like thin out and not be nearly as severe. But I mean, it seems like it started like right at the feet, right at the foot, and then it's moving its way up.
It's kind of veiny, or is it like...
When it thins out, yeah, like it looks like it's following like the blood flow path.
Okay.
But it doesn't appear to be like affecting the rest of your body. So
Yeah.
it's not like
It's not like it's flowing through the bloodstream.
it's flowing through the bloodstream, but it doesn't appear to be like affecting like everything it touches. It seems to be like moving up organically up the foot
Okay.
and up the leg.
I prep it for surgery. Just
right.
kidding, I don't.
Like, shaves my leg.
No, but I reach into my
You go
pack
through like
and-
17 razors.
I reach into my pack and grab some leaves that I've been getting throughout the trip and just wrap it.
Oh,
with
okay.
Some of these kind of like banana leaves, so they're kind of big, so I can just wrap them, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, Greaek, you can wake up anytime between like 2 a.m. and morning. The combination of the potion and the very strong alcohol really put you out, though.
So that's a full rest then.
Yeah, everyone can take a full rest, so you should be at max hit points. You have all your spells back, all that jazz.
Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, Greaek will wake up as soon as he's able. He'll get up. He's not gonna laze around in bed,
Okay.
but he'll get up, survey his surroundings. Not really know exactly what happened last night, but he's assuming he shouldn't have drank in the ale, even though he's not gonna tell anybody that.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember Akio shoving sleeping liquid in his mouth, or he does remember giving like a very rousing speech. Mm-hmm. So he feels good about that.
Very convinced you made a difference.
Yeah.
And you notice your foot's been like wrapped in some strange leaves.
So he just kind of shrugs, figures that was Akio, grateful for it, and then puts his boot back on.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over top of the leaves, and hops on out of bed and goes down to the tavern to see if he can get some breakfast.
Okay. It's like 4 a.m. So you said you wanted to wake up as early.
There's
as
no one.
possible.
There's no one there though.
There's no one like manning.
Where's the
bar.
Continental? What time does Continental start?
I just want to make my own waffles. Okay, so he just goes for a walk around the city. Then
Okay.
he's gonna kind of explore.
Yeah, you can walk around the city. It's pretty desolate. Just an occasional passerby. Someone maybe working a late shift at one of the shops or something like that.
Where would the most like impressive architecture be?
The most impressive what?
Architecture. What did I say?
I was like, wow.
It's still I still got the
Feeling the effects.
the effects of the ale from last night.
such an roll.
You were pretty impressed just with the way the city was built in the first place when you crested the hill and like saw it all laid out. The fact that it's like not only carved into like around the mountain but actually into it.
Yeah.
That main road it leads into the mountain and then like winds up zigzag style and like pops out on the second level, and then same thing pops
Okay.
out at the top. But at the very top, you see a very beautifully designed and laid out castle, like the High Keep.
Dude, he wants to go to that.
Okay. That'll take you like an hour and a half on foot.
Yeah, he just wants to look at it. Like he just a good dwarf wants to admire good architecture.
Sure.
So stonework. So he's just gonna spend his morning heading towards that direction, and then just kind of hanging out there looking at stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
He'll head back in like 3 hours.
okay. Yeah, it takes you like an hour and a half to get there, so it's like 5:30 now. When do you guys want to wake up, the rest of you?
9.
When do shops open?
Around 6, 7.
Okay, I'd like to wake up and go find a shop.
Okay. So, like, we'll just say 6.
His
Okay.
rooster starts to crow.
Yeah.
It's not a rooster, it's a chicken.
Oh, is it a chicken? It lays eggs.
Is it a
Yeah,
chicken?
Sorry, guys.
Is it?
You're the worst.
Hashtag Team Chicken.
So, Greaek, you can get to pretty much the top level by the time Akio wants to wake up. So, you get there, and it's this really interestingly designed building because it doesn't look like any castle or keep you've ever seen before. It's the road that leads up all through the mountain actually goes straight through the castle itself. So, like, at the base of the castle is this giant carved out archway.
Ooh.
Where the road leads right through it. So the road goes underneath the castle.
Oh, that's cool.
And then up a hill. And so you see
What's back there?
you see that the road leads actually up further into the mountains. The castle is just kind of like the last stop before you take that path.
Gotcha.
And it also, like, you get the impression just from your history with, like, stonework and architecture and how, like, what the purpose of this design would be is that it was meant for 2 reasons. One, that it just looks welcoming and accommodating. Like, this isn't like this, evil mastermind lives in his lair high above the commoners type of, like, this looks very inviting. And also, it can get a lot of people in it in a hurry in case of a breach or a siege or something like that. It's
nice.
It seems very multi-purposed.
People were smart when they put this place together.
This city is very well thought out.
Okay.
Every aspect is just you get the sense that there was definitely a very smart design in why they did it, and also to maximize safety and security. So,
Are there any guards or any like people moving about?
yeah, as you get closer to the castle itself, like the guard activity and the guard presence is much more elevated. But like I said, this is where you're at is more of like the touristy part. Like people walk through to actually
Just do what he's doing, observe, and...
Yeah, like to take the Harris Pass is what it's called, up the mountain,
Okay.
if you wanted to. Like, so people would walk through there to actually make that trek on a pretty regular basis. So seeing people walking around under the castle on that main road is not, like, super uncommon.
Gotcha. Greaek goes up to one of the guards,
Okay.
just says, "Excuse me, good sir.
What can I help you with?
You wouldn't happen to know who, well, there wouldn't happen to be anyone who helped work on this structure that would still be living today, would there?"
Oh, I can't imagine unless, maybe one of the elves. Or I guess maybe the oldest dwarves. But I certainly don't know.
Dwarves, you say?
Well, I mean, they may have helped with the design or the planning of it, but, like I said, I can't say with any type of certainty. They're the only races who would be able to live long enough to predate the structure.
Ah, it's a magnificent citadel.
It really is. The pride of all of Norwich.
Ah, I can see that. Would there be anyone who could tell me more about its construction?
That's a good question. You know what? I would go talk to Linus. He runs the Tome Raiders.
Linus.
Yeah.
The Tome Raiders.
Yeah, he runs Tome Raiders. It's it's kind of like a library. It's pretty much where people go if you have questions that need answered.
All right. Well, could you point me in the direction of Linus's tome raiding place?
Yeah. So, which road did you come in on?
The South Road.
South Road. Okay. So, if you came in, you would have you'd have come in and then started head east off the main road before it curved back around deeper into the mountain. Well, when you did you pass the market, like the big circle area that's all cleared out where people set up shops?
Yeah.
Well, Tome Raiders is just right there.
Ah, good. The market. Okay. Thank you kindly.
Oh yeah.
Name's Greaek.
Oh, that's nice to know.
You're like a child.
All right.
Stick it here.
He turns around.
Okay, yeah. And if you were to head back now, you'd get back at like, what did I say? Like probably like 7:30.
Okay, he's gonna go back to the tavern to reconnect, so they know.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the
I'm
Lions.
going to be up by 7:30.
Okay.
Because I'm going to sit down and wait till the Vince and the zombies reappear.
All right. Akio, what are you looking for? Where do you want to go?
I'd like to find a good set of like cooking knives.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be like there's a general store in that same market area.
All right.
So
Knives for cooking?
Yeah, for making noodles.
Okay.
for cutting up meat.
Keeps reaching over and rubbing his hand over my leg.
You made it sound way worse than it actually is.
No, like a saw. Like you like
Okay.
He's making a saw out of his hand and cutting my leg.
And by he means Sherwood, just
Yeah.
to clarify.
This
All
is not a visual
Not Reed.
podcast.
I know.
Not
I know.
Reed, not Akio.
That's I don't know how to explain.
Sherwood.
You just hear me every so often going.
So I find the general store.
Yeah, like you said, you follow the main road. It'll lead you right to that market area, and there is a general store right there in the center of it.
All right, so I go inside and I ask first person I can find that looks like he works there. Or they work there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you by chance sell cooking utensils? I'm looking for a set of knives.
Sure, and a small halfling pops his head out from behind the counter, and then hops up on the counter itself and kind of looks you eye to eye. He goes, "Cooking knives? You need some cooking knives?
I do.
I think I might have some for you."
Show me what you got.
He goes, "Just 1 second," and he just falls backwards, just whoosh, and you hear some rummaging around and stuff, and a few things flying into the air, and then he goes, "Oh!" and he snatches some stuff, and he climbs back up and pops it back up on the counter, and he has this leather bound, folded up little pouch almost, and he undoes the little leather strap keeping it together and unfolds it on the counter, and you see 6 varying size and length types of knives, very intricately designed hand carved handles. Ooh. So the handles are made out of white with these really intricate etchings in there.
Yeah.
But the blades look flawless.
Tell me a little bit about the what these blades are made out of.
Well, the handle here made out of the finest ivory that you can buy. Ooh. Wait, you're not one of those crazy people,
No.
ivory's murder or anything like that.
No.
Right, because, this might not be for you.
Right. That'd be sure. Continue.
Okay. But the blade is what really shines.
It's all that matters.
This is platinum dip steel. Ooh. It can cut through, and he says, "Here, let me just show you." And he there's some hats and some clothes and stuff hanging on the wall. He just takes one of the crappier looking ones, grabs it, puts it on the table, and just goes "Hi-ya!" and slices right through a boot.
Right through a boot.
Yeah.
Oh.
How much for the set?
Right through that boot. Don't even have to take your boot off.
He goes. He wipes the blade off on his sleeve, puts it back in the pouch, folds it back up, says, "Where you come from?"
I'm from around.
Fair enough. Let me put it to you this way. Anywhere else in the world, this set of knives, 100 gold. Easy. I'm going to make you a deal. You ready for
Go
this?
on.
75 gold.
75 gold.
That's your dream.
Well,
This set of knives lasts you your entire life. And at that point, he stops making eye contact with you and looks past you, goes, "Hey!" Snaps at someone. He says, "Put that down." And he runs past you and jumps on them and rips something out of their hands, puts it back, and then scurries back up to the counter. Says, "Now where were we?"
I'm going to take the knives, but I also like to know, do you by chance carry a fine tooth handsaw?
Handsaw, for
Like cutting wood.
for carving.
Sure.
Okay.
Fine tooth. It's got to be fine
Serrated.
tooth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Cutting through bone, huh?
Maybe.
Hey, you got to get through a boar's leg, or some
A boar's
cow
leg.
stuff. You got to, if you want to mix up ribs, sometimes you got to break a few eggs and make an omelet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
So he goes, "Give me a second," and he does a backflip off the counter, starts rummaging through a bunch of stuff. He says, "This one." He kind of throws it, and he goes, "This one," and he pops back up. This one doesn't look nearly as nice. It just looks like a steel, stainless steel. So it's been tempered and refined. But says, "This 10 gold."
10 gold. So we're looking at 85 for the...
85
For the leg.
for everything.
I'll take...
Thanks for joining the party.
All right. Puts his hand together, says, "You've got yourself a deal. Let me write it up for you." And he grabs a pen from behind his ear and starts writing everything down. And
Platinum dip's a real thing. I didn't know that. I Googled it.
I wondered what he was doing.
It's cool.
All right.
And he takes the gold from you, counts it up real quick, he just kind of like shuffles it through his hand and says, "Yeah, it's all there," and puts the handsaw on top of the leather pouch, puts all that in a bag, ties it up for you, hands it off to you, and says, "You're gonna have a good time with these knives. I guarantee it."
Oh, you know I am.
I like this halfling.
You don't know him.
Nah, I like him.
Oh, okay.
He's like the men's warehouse guy. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
As soon as I said "I guarantee it," I was like, "Dang!" I knew what it sounded like.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it just as soon as like you turn and walk away, he's like turning and yelling at other people who are like goofing around in his store, and he's just getting on them. So you walk out of the shop, but you heading back to the Saturn Tavern.
I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
Okay. You get there to find Brenna and Sherwood
Yes.
awake at the bar.
Wait, what time is it?
It's like 7:15.
Oh, no.
Just me.
Okay.
I don't wake up till 9.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in.
Hey, this is a long journey.
Yeah.
All right.
How's a horse?
So horse.
No, you weren't.
You
It
rode a
was.
horse.
At one point. My
Kind
little
of.
body. I needed my rest.
Yeah, you find Brenna at the bar, just waiting for the band to show up. She doesn't really know when they're going to show up, but
You groupie.
just waiting.
No, I want in, dude.
Is the barkeep around?
You don't see Saturn, but about 15 minutes later, Greaek walks in.
Okay.
Can I? Is there like a kitchen in this tavern?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Akio's just gonna make his way into the kitchen.
Okay.
Greg says, "Hey, Akio, you gonna cook up some breakfast?"
Yes.
All right. And
I
he
go,
sits,
"Hey, Greaek. How you feeling?"
feel fine. Just went looking around. It's a pretty great place, this High Rock.
Did you sleep okay?
Slept great. Sherwood had, he wrapped my leg in some leaves.
You have a bit of a headache. You don't have to lead on it that you do, but you have a bit of a headache.
Okay. No, feel fine. No problem.
Yeah, totally. No problems at all.
I can hold my dwarven nail, let me tell you.
Yeah. Just,
Aye.
you can hold Dwarven Ale. Can you hold Sleeping Potion?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind.
All right. But anyway, I thought it was pretty nice of
Can
Sherwood.
I perceive that he didn't hold it because he didn't remember the Sleeping Potion?
Yeah, it'd be an insight, and then it'd be against your.
I don't. He's not really. He doesn't remember a sleeping potion. He's not trying to lie to her.
Yeah.
He legitimately believes this.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's he's not keeping anything from you.
Okay. So I'm just smarter than you.
He just feels the headache, but he's like, that's not. I mean, come on. I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, you did drink 50-year-old dwarven ale.
Yeah. That's something. If ever he gets back home, he can tell his friends.
If you have any.
Yeah, I know.
You're never going home.
Check out the character.
Anyway, he does seem to get more of a somber look on his face
Okay.
as his brain kind of follows that train of thought.
All right.
Brenna's weirded out by how emotional he seems to be getting and decides to move a stool away from him.
Yeah. This human emotion is distracting and awkward. I shall go to the other side of the bar. All the while, Akio, you're in there just whipping up stuff.
Making noodles.
Yeah, you hear metal on metal from the knives hitting each other, and metal on wood from chopping up stuff.
Yeah.
And then Saturn also.
Occasional squawk from my chicken.
Yeah, naturally. Eventually, after about 15 or 20 minutes or so, Saturn walks by, just walks right past you, doesn't even give you a glance.
He probably just thinks you're the normal cook. He doesn't.
Well, he's farsighted and blind. And
He doesn't know.
Why does he have eyes? Who knows? He's not using them.
I just want to know what lifting the patch up does if the eye's blind.
it's for effect. He likes to rock back and forth a lot, too.
Yeah. Unique fellow.
Yeah,
I like the green beard.
Yep. So he walks through the kitchen past you, doesn't say a word, just kind of grunts as he passes. Like it's very, very normal. Hops up to the bar, sees people at the bar, and says, breakfast should be ready in about 15 minutes. I can get you something to drink if you'd like. And he starts, like, wiping stuff down.
I ask him what time Vince and the zombies usually arrive / wake up.
Well, normally practice starts around 1. And then they start playing around 5.
Okay.
Hey, Brenna.
My dream.
My dream.
Brenna,
What?
you wouldn't happen to have 15 gold to spare, would you?
What do I get out of it?
Problem?
Yeah, he wants more. I'm going to turn him into an alcoholic. It's fine.
He doesn't want to waste this opportunity. He doesn't know when he's going to get a drink good.
What do I get out of it?
What? I'll be your friend.
Are you not already?
You got... we're,
Pass.
I want something out of it.
That's a hard pass from me.
I want something out of it. If you can give me something, I'll
Fine.
give you 15
Hey,
gold.
Saturn. Mm-hmm. Your green beard's looking good.
Always.
Aye. Well, what else could I do if not pay you gold to get another swig of that dwarven ale?
Why don't you want to pay gold?
He's poor.
Oh my gosh.
He says, for this stuff right here, there's nothing you could do. It's either pay up or drink something else.
Hey, Greaek. You get me some time on that stage so I can make more gold. I'll pay for you.
All right.
I don't care if you do it through Saturn or through Vince, or Steve, or whatever his name was.
Hey, Saturn. You ever heard the music, the melodic tones of it's like a thing with strings that you play with your hands. It's
Can't do anything.
beautiful.
With this guy.
It's called a banjo.
A harp.
No, something about the band.
Banjo.
The banjo, yes. It's a banjo. You ever heard the melodic tones of a banjo before?
Son, I'm a gnome.
And I'm a dwarf.
I've heard a banjo before.
Well,
What are you getting at here?
I happen to have connections with a very talented minstrel, bard, who can play your socks off of a banjo.
He gets really distracted at the word minstrel.
Minstrel. A minstrel. You know what I'm talking about? They play
Just say bard.
guitar.
Just
I'm
say
just-
bard.
Why
not
do
a-
you use such big words that you don't know what they mean?
Archistructure. Where's the coolest archistructure?
No, I said that word. I said this word correctly. Google it.
I'm not Googling menstrual in my phone.
No, not minstrel. Come on.
Google's going to have no idea how to profile you because you're like, platinum dip knives. Okay, minstrel.
What is this guy like? Creepy things.
We recommend blood sacrifices.
No, come on. You guys know. You know what I meant.
Okay.
I said
It's still a word I hear
minstrel.
like once every 7 years. So.
All right.
Listen, if you're interested in the band or whatever, you got to take that up with Steve or Vince or.
So you're not ever looking for new, fresh talent?
No, my patrons love Vince and the Zombies. Why would I take that from them?
You don't have to take Vince from them. You just give them something new. Look at your bar right now. Look at it. It's empty and cold, and there's
It's
no one here.
7 in the morning.
Right, exactly.
Except you.
You're missing out on an entire market.
Alcoholics?
Barflies.
No.
There's.
You're the craziest person here right now. You are the craziest person.
I just.
Great,
He's
you're
still
going on a side
drunk.
quest and kill Vince in the top.
Here's the picture you're painting right now. You're saying you could target more people, which is really just alcoholics, and you're asking him what you can do to get more alcohol.
Yes.
Like, I think he's gonna just stop serving you altogether. Like he's
Cutting you off.
He thinks he needs to
Greek's
cut you
not an
off.
alcoholic.
You're not behaving unlike an alcoholic.
You're
All right.
asking for really strong alcohol at 7 in the morning.
Fine. All right. Give me a glass of water.
That sounds good, little guy.
5 gold.
5 gold.
No, I'm not paying 5 gold for water.
He says, "Why on earth?" I have to ask, what brings you to High Rock in the first place? And he scoops some water out of this big open pitcher
the toilet.
and pours it. Yeah, the special supply.
You get the toilet.
And he turns back and yells, "How's breakfast coming?"
Akio pops his head up and looks out and just shakes his head.
We're here to see your cleric. See about your cleric. Your cleric.
The cleric.
Aye.
Oh, the elf?
Aye.
Oh. Well, why don't you go talk to her?
Is her place open this time of day?
Well, she resides at the temple, which is pretty much always open.
We're missing some members of our crew, our squad.
Aye. Rather go there with everyone.
Well, why don't you just enjoy some breakfast then, and when everyone meets up, I could point you in the right direction if you'd like.
That would be grand.
All right, so about 5 minutes go by, and Akio, you walk out with a bunch of plates of breakfast. You set it down, and
What are we eating?
It's noodles.
Surprise! Noodles?
It's just...
No,
I'm not
no
giving away my
broth,
just
nothing.
trade secret. I'm not telling you what's in
Literally just noodles.
them. I can't tell you what's in them.
It's not just noodles.
You've
Is
had
it
them before.
Spicy? Is
you
it
know they're
salty?
delicious.
It's
Is it
breakfast
sweet?
noodles.
breakfast
Breakfast
Chicken,
noodles,
beef.
That's
lunch
not a bad
noodles.
idea. Get some breakfast.
Do you
flavored
crack an
noodles.
egg and
Oh, yeah,
does
there's
the
egg.
egg drop soup in
Yeah,
it? Oh,
yep.
It's
yum.
delicious.
So good. Love adding
Yeah,
eggs.
we're good with it.
Okay, when you put the plates down, Saturn freaks out. He's like, "Who are you?
Name's Akio.
Have you been in there the whole time?"
Yeah, you walked right by me.
I think I would have remembered that. And he takes a sip of his noodle stuff. He goes, "Oh, well, pardon, I don't want to get in your way." These are the best noodles I've ever had.
Thanks.
And he says, "Well, back to it then." And he just hops down and goes in the back and starts rummaging around with stuff. And you guys sit at the bar until Sherwood wakes up, I guess.
Yeah.
I wake up.
All right, 9 a.m. You want to convince him, or are you just ready to go, Sherwood?
No, I'm ready to go. I take one of the plates and walk out the door. And I just say, "I'm taking it to go."
Well, Greaek shoves the rest of it in his mouth.
Okay.
Walks out with the full mouth, leaves the plate.
I was done because I eat fast.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's actually where we're going to quit.
Oh,
We didn't even get to the cleric yet.
You guys spent a lot of time in this tavern, more than I expected.
There was a lot going on.
I've put a lot of time into this city. There's a
can tell.
lot. There's
Well,
a lot
we'll-
of things to do.
We'll spend a lot of
Yeah.
time here.
awesome characters, man.
Most of them were made up on the spot.
Dude.
Steve.
No,
I
that
didn't
was
think so.
that was always planned. Yeah.
Didn't
Vince
think
and the
so.
Zombies was made up on the spot. Oh my!
You're a creative genius.
I know. I bask in my glory.
This is all made up as we go.
But no, thanks for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. Joining us here while we play. We have a Twitter account. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can keep up to date on when we post new episodes, which is every Friday, if you didn't know that already. We'll also post just updates throughout the week, sometimes pictures of us playing around the table. Or you could also go on iTunes or Stitcher, leave us a review, or rate us or something. We really super appreciate that.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of really positive feedback from our fans, and we really do love reading it.
Absolutely.
Specifically, want to give a shout out to a few people. Eric Lake has hit us up on Twitter a bunch the last couple of weeks. Super cool guy. Seems to be really enjoying the podcast. So Eric, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
And also Sean Holzman. He just recently found our podcast too. And so Sean Holzman, thanks for listening, guys.
Eric and Sean.
Eric and
Thanks
Sean.
a lot.
They don't want Greaek to think them. They want Reed.
Well, all right.
I mean, everyone can thank him.
Yeah.
But for everyone at Sneak Attack, I'm Reed. We have
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
and thanks so much for listening, guys.